Hey guys, and welcome back to my new video. And today I'm going to be doing the various minifigure video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I have no idea what part we're on at this point, but I have Ahsoka from season 7 of the Clone Wars, and my custom Red Guardian from Black Widow, and also Farmer Thanos from Infinity War. Or was it Endgame? I think it was Endgame. I got no idea, that movie came out a while back. So all three of these have been, well, Red Guardian and Farmer Thanos have been done for quite some time. And so I thought I'd finally make a video on these three. And Ahsoka I completed recently. So that's cool. So without further ado, let's get a better look at all three of these. So I'm going to go in order of how these figures were done, and Farmer Thanos was the first one of these three that I completed from memory. So basically the head, I think you'll know where that head came from. It's from that Thanos mech set. You know, the one where Thanos is in the mech. I think, yeah, you should probably know what set that is. It came out this year, and it has the perfect look for Thanos from when he's, you know, doing what he did. I barely remember what happened in Endgame because it came out a while back. I haven't watched the movie in quite a while. I might as well start doing that as I've got this minifigure now. But yeah, the head was from that mech set from this year, and then the torso has everything that you'd expect it to have, just basically some, I don't know, battle damage, I guess, from that one scene where all the Avengers come in to try and kill him, and yeah, and then he has the pink skin which doesn't really match up with the head, but I tried, and this purple hand doesn't really look too great, but again, I tried. And then black legs, brown shoes, because why not? And yeah, the back's unfinished, but who cares? I'm not really looking at him from the back. And guess what else I gave him? Kind of a last minute decision, but I painted on quite recently. He has the Infinity Gauntlet without the stones, because that's how it was in the movie. And I recall it's from Endgame when he had no stones, after all the deaths, of course. But you guys probably all know that. So yeah, I just painted up stones, which aren't actually the stones, but you know, kind of like silhouettes from where the stones would be. I know how Black Widow is getting pushed back to a later date, but I still want to make minifigures from it. And that's why I have Red Guardian here, to help celebrate the movie that would have came out like 8 days ago. But it hasn't turned up yet in cinemas or any of that. So I just thought I'd put him in this video because he's done, and I was hoping to have him done by release, but then as we all know the movie got pushed back, so yeah. The helmet was an Avengers Endgame helmet, like from Captain America, and I painted the entire thing red with my details on it. And then the head underneath was Owen Grady from Jurassic World. The beard and hair on the back were sculpted. The star on the torso is made out of card. These little white parts coming out of the corners of the star, those were also sculpted. The shield is from Captain America, and fully painted in my own colours to make it as accurate as possible. And it's also based off the Marvel Legends figure. And as for the legs, I'm going to quickly move his shield up. You can see that they turned out pretty good, and yeah, some of it's scratching off, but I've had him done for quite some time now. And yeah, so just moving his shield slightly, his arms are painted, and his hands are painted, his back is fully painted with the boots going all the way around, and yeah, there's that. It's also a real shame how you haven't got an official Red Guardian minifigure, because that would have been really cool to have in the set, but instead we have that random female character. I think her name is Yelena, in fact it was, and so yeah, that's Red Guardian, and I'm so glad he turned out this way, because, yeah, you know, it turned out really good. Next up is Ahsoka Tano from Clone Wars Season 7, and she turned out really cool. This is actually way better than the one I made in 2018, because that turned out really bad. And I actually used the headpiece from that minifigure on this one, so that's cool, and I just updated it by adding this sculpted area on the front of the headpiece, with those little orange lights painted at the bottom of each side. But with this minifigure, it was really bad. The paint job just doesn't really hold up anymore, and the face is kind of really strange, like with that white line going too far away from the mouth. I think you guys know what I'm talking about there. And this time with the face, I actually tried my hardest to get the closest likeness possible to Ahsoka, and to portray what Ashley Eckstein did to make a really great character in the Clone Wars. So yeah, this face I actually really did try my hardest on. And if you guys don't like it, well, oh well, because I definitely gave it my best shot. And here's a better look at what the head looks like, because from far away, you just may not see what I see when I'm looking at this minifigure in person. So yeah, fully painted, everything on the head, aside from the base skin tone, is all painted. And then as for the torso design, that's also fully painted. And just to get these lightsabers out of the way, which are actually meant to be in this position because that's how she uses them, we'll just leave the back one on for now. This waistcoat piece was fully painted in my own colours, my own version of dark blue, and it turned out really great. There's also boots wrapping around, so the boot design goes around all four sides practically. And so does the waistcoat. It has dark blue going mostly around to the back, although this section got cut out because the arm basically covers it eventually. So like when you have her in that position or something. And that goes with this arm as well, when she's holding. Alright guys, that is it for this very minifigure video. And I'm so happy with how these figures turned out. I think that Ahsoka and Red Guardian and Thanos have actually really been highly detailed in the way that I finished them. I mean, they look pretty much exactly like the on-screen versions of themselves. So that's cool. And if you guys think the same, if you get what I'm saying, then hit the like button down below. Because these three turned out almost exactly like their on-screen appearances, if you ask me. So yeah, and if you feel like you need to, then just leave a comment in the in the comments section. Oh, it's been a long day for me today, sorry. I'll try and respond to your comment as well, if I can. And also subscribe, because that's what most YouTubers keep saying in their videos, I think. So yeah, I've not know what I'm doing after this video,